Providence Children's Museum friends. My name is Shayna, and today we are going to make our own low-tech machine that'll scribble on its own, and we like to call it a Scribble Bot. What we need to make this Scribble Bot are 2 AA batteries, a battery holder. Now it's important that the battery holder has 2 wires, one red and one black, and that it has a switch of sorts. So this switch is on the bottom, just like an on-off switch. There are also some that come up like a lever. So we'll need that. We will need a 3V motor. This is going to make our Scribble Bot move. This is what's going to give it that vibration. Well, actually, these 2 together. This is a piece of a hot glue gun stick, and this is going to help the motor create the vibration. I'll show you how in just a little bit. And of course, you need a cup or any kind of base. It doesn't have to be a plastic cup. It could be recyclables. You can use a yogurt cup. You can use really anything that you think would work as your base for your Scribble Bot. And of course, last but not least, you need a marker. Any color works just great. And some tape. Electrical tape or masking tape are preferred, but if all you have is Scotch tape or anything like that, then just go for it and see what happens and how it works. Okay, so I'm gonna start putting my Scribble Bot together. Step 1 of making your Scribble Bot, you're gonna need your motor and your battery holder. You'll see the motor has 2 loops, 2 metal loops here. You're going to loop 1 wire through each of those loops. From the bottom to the top is the way that I do it. You gotta be precise here. These wires are a little frayed. Now if that happens, just try to smooth them out a little bit. That's why your battery holder is off. Okay, and there should not be any batteries in your battery holder just yet. So we're gonna loop them over, make sure there's a good connection. Let's go for the black wire. And that one was way easier. Okay, and loop. There we go. Now that that's in, our next step is to put the batteries in. Now, if you've never put batteries in before, make sure that you have the plus and the minus sign and you put them where they belong. You'll see in the battery holder here, there's plus and minus. Now go ahead and match them up. Now that my battery's in and my wires are in the motor, I'm going to flip the switch and see if it works. Whoa, you hear that? My engine is spinning, yes indeed. We're gonna turn it off for now. Now that we know we have a good connection, we're going to place some tape over the wires, keep them nice and secure. So we're gonna do that and move on to step number 3. Now it's time to use that glue stick piece I was talking about. This is what's going to create a vibrating motor because we're going to put it off center. So the weight that's off center is going to cause that vibration. We're going to make sure that we put it to the end, and it's a little bit tough. So really use your muscles, push it in there. If you need some help, then of course, ask for some help. Now we're gonna make sure that it's still connected by turning on our switch, and perfect. It is supposed to spin like that. See how it's vibrating? Whoa. It was tickling my fingers. Okay, now if your motor isn't spinning, it's one of 3 things more than likely. It's either that you put in the batteries backwards. It could be that the connection just isn't there. So remove the tape and make sure that those loops are have the wire through them. Or it could be that for some reason your wires are touching and that is a short circuit. So make sure that your red and black wires aren't touching up here, the wires that are exposed. If that happens, your battery holder will get really, really hot. So make sure that it's always on off, like mine is. Okay, we're almost there. Our second to last step is to place your engine, your motor, on top of the cup or wherever you want, really. It's your decision where you want to place it. Just make sure that the motor and the battery pack or the battery holder are together. I'm going to place it like this on my cup. And you also have to make sure that however you place it, that this weight can continue to spin. So keep that in mind, because if not, there will not be a vibration, like so. Our Scribble Bot is complete. I've attached 2 black markers, 1 on each side, and I played around with the balance. Also, make sure that your marker is just a little bit past the edge of the cup, because that way it'll keep in balance while it scribbles away. So let's test it out. The paper stopping it. There we go. Can you get a closer shot?